Good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Pray you guys have had a great day, a great week. Hope you're having a great night, wherever you may be in this large world. Wanted to give you guys some encouragement, some wisdom, and some insight that God has placed on my heart this week. Again, continuing in Genesis chapter 27. And it talks about, if you haven't caught my previous videos, talks about how as Isaac sat and talked with his son Esau, and he was advising him on what he needed to do in order to get his final blessing. While this conversation was taking place, it says that the wife of Isaac was eavesdropping. And it says that she overheard what her husband had told her older son. But she wanted her youngest son to get the blessing. So she immediately goes to her youngest son, Jacob, and she tells him, I want you to get the blessing, and this is what we have to do. And she told him that he was pretty much going to have to deceive and act like his oldest brother in order to get the blessing. His son Jacob, he was a little fearful because it says in the context, it says, Mother, I don't want to do this because if I do and I'm caught, I'm not going to receive a blessing, but I'm going to receive a curse from my father. But it says that the mother, Rebecca, was so adamant. It says that she told her son, go do this. She says, if we're caught and a curse is brought upon anyone, let it fall on me. Well, as we know, he was successful in stealing his brother's blessing from his father. And it says that we all know from the previous videos, he has to leave because now he has a brother who hates him and now wants to kill him. Well, once he leaves his home, leaves his mother's care and his father's care, it says that he lands at his uncle's house by the name of Laban. He finds a woman that he wants to marry, which is his uncle's daughter, Rachel. And it says that he agrees to work 7 long years for her. 7 long years. Well, after the 7 years passed, it says that on the night of the wedding, and as they were going to be with one another, it says that the uncle switched his daughters, and he ends up sleeping with the oldest daughter and not the woman that he loved, Rachel. So guess what? Now he has a brother who hates him and wants to kill him. Now he has a wife that he doesn't want to be with, really doesn't desire to be with or be married to, and he has a one that he loves. But how did all of this hell and confusion start? By one suggestion that came from his mother, Rebecca, and stealing his brother's birthright. So what is the message? I know many of you are wondering, like, that's a lot there. That's a lot of context. It's deep. What is the message that you have for me tonight? Oftentimes, the hell that our children have to go through, the struggles that they have to face, the difficulties that they're in right now is because of the suggestions that we have made as parents. The examples that we have made for them as parents. We are their lights. We are their beacons. We are their truth. So I encourage you as a parent, if you are a parent, lead your children in the right direction. Lead them the right way, because if you don't and you leave an image for them, a bad image for them, a bad way to live and be, the hell that they will have to face, the things that they will go through, it will be because of you as a father, you as a mother. How many young men are out there right now? They had a father who attempted to be a player and live around and mess around and have numerous different women and all different types of things. Now they find themselves living just as their father. How many women out there they raised daughters and their daughters saw them sleeping around and with numerous different men and so many different men coming in and out of their life. Now at a young age, these young girls are doing the same things. They living the image that they saw. We must stop attempting to be fathers. Must stop attempting to be our sons, brothers, and friends. Fathers must be fathers. Women, if you have daughters, you can't be their sisters. You have to be their mother and teach them and train them in the way that they should go as a young lady. How to be a young lady and how to do the right thing. So I'm encouraging you, man, Your children, if you do have them, your children are watching you. They are looking up to you. You are their examples. They're everyday examples. So don't be the reason they go through the hell that they have to go through as an adult. They're watching you. They're watching you. So I encourage you guys, man, be lights, be beacons unto your children. And you may not even have children, but guess what? You may have nephews. You may have complete strangers that live next door to you that have children that are looking up to you. So be a light and be a beacon, and don't be the cause of another child or another child, yours or someone else, is going in the wrong direction because you chose to be selfish and do what you wanted and live a way that you wanted. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. How many young men, how many young women right now are behind bars because they didn't have the right example growing up? We can change that. We can stop right now. We can stop that curse, because generational curses are real. Look at your family line right now. How many generations are doing the same things? Alcoholics, drug addicts, convicts. When is it going to stop? When is it going to stop? I hope it stops with you and your child and your generation and your bloodline. Don't allow your children or anyone that is connected to you to go through the same hell that you went through. Be a light. Be a beacon, a good one. I love you guys. Man, have a blessed day. If you found this word to be of any type of encouragement, please take a moment and hit the share button, tag a friend, because they may have a child and not realize that the things that they're doing are causing their children to act the same way and do the same things. I love you guys. Have a blessed night, and I'll catch you guys for the next video. It's going to be for the men. It's going to be for the men. So I encourage you guys, catch it probably tomorrow. Be for the men. I love you guys. Have a blessed night.